Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Entrepreneur Mom. I'm your host, Briere. If you're new to the channel, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on that notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to bring you guys an affordable opportunity. It's called Phase 10. Okay, and Lonindseys is the admin of this amazing opportunity. This is my website. If you would like to get a website, it's a one-time $15, and I recommend you get one because, it's another way that people can join you in Phase 10. So this is what the website looks like. It's a picture of Lonindseys on the right, okay? And this is just the home page, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how Phase 10 works. Now, before we get started, I want to let you guys know that when you're mailing in your payment, you cover the cost of the stamps, okay? So, if you're going to mail in your payment, you have to send the cash as well as the stamps. But when you're joining electronically, like PayPal, Cash App, or anything else, the cost of the stamps is going to be included in your payment, okay? So it says how Phase 10 works. Phase 10 pays 100%, 90%, 80% of cash costs in a unique follow the leader approach where you are the leader, okay? And I recently have upgraded to Phase 6, okay? I was at Phase 5. I recently upgraded to Phase 6, okay? So these are all the phases if you're mailing in your payment, okay? And we're going to also discuss how to pay via PayPal. If you would like to pay Cash App, you'd have to get a hold of Lonindseys. His email address is right here, lonindseys@gmail.com. If you would like to pay via Cash App, you'd have to contact him and ask him how much you would need to send via Cash App, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a minute to write down the email, okay? So you guys can also go back and rewind this video if you need to write the email down again. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds if you'd like to join and you want to join via Cash App. Just write down the email. And when you purchase a website, your ID number is going to be linked to it. So the person does not have to enter your ID number. It'll already be linked to your website, okay? And it'll already be on your flyer as well. I'm going to show you guys the flyer as well. Okay, so Phase 1 is going to cost you $2 and 4 forever stamps. Let me repeat that. Phase 1 is only going to cost you $2 and 4 forever stamps. That's right, you guys. To join Phase 1, you're going to just pay $2 and 4 forever stamps, okay? And you're going to only receive $2 for each person that joins you, okay? And you're going to get 30 leads, okay, for Phase 1. Phase 2 is going to cost you $5 and 4 forever stamps. You're going to be able to receive $5 for each follower plus 30 leads, okay? Phase 3 will cost you $10 and 5 forever stamps. You're going to be able to receive $10 on your first follower and then $8 on each additional follower plus 30 leads, okay, for Phase 3. Phase 4 is going to be $25 and 10 forever stamps. You're going to be able to receive $25 on your first follower and then $20 on each additional follower, and you're going to receive 30 leads. Phase 5 is going to be $50 and 20 forever stamps. You're going to be able to receive $50 on your first follower and then $40 on each additional follower plus 60 leads for Phase 5. Phase 6 is going to cost you $100 and 40 forever stamps. You qualify to receive $100 on your first follower and then $90 on each additional follower. Plus, you're going to receive 120 buyer leads, okay? And it says Phase 6 begins your 6th income stream plus a payout of 90% of money cost begins. Phase 7 is going to cost you $200 and 60 forever stamps. You qualify to receive $200 on your first follower, then $180 on each additional follower plus 240 leads. Phase 8 is going to cost you $500 and 80 forever stamps. You're going to be able to receive $500 on your first follower and then $450 on each additional follower plus 600 leads. Phase 9 is going to cost you $1,000 and 100 forever stamps. You qualify to receive $1,000 on your first follower and then $900 on each additional follower plus 1,200 buyer leads. Phase 10, which is the last phase, it's going to cost you $2,000 and 200 forever stamps. You qualify to receive $2,000 on your first follower and then $1,800 on each additional follower plus 2,400 buyer leads. Now, there are some people that will join you and they will come in at all 10 phases, you guys. I don't know. I can't guarantee, when that's going to happen for you, but just know that there are people that will pay for phases 1 to 10. Okay? There are people out there that will do that, which is why it's very important for you to stay 2 phases ahead of your followers. So if you guys decide to join, my recommendation is to come in at phases 1 to 6. Okay? 1 to 6. Now, you will have people that probably go past you, but at least you're going to be getting paid a decent amount on phases 1 to 6, even if someone goes up to phase 7. Okay? Now, I'm going to let you know this now. Next year, I will be upgrading to phases 7 and 8. Okay? 7 and 8. Phases 7 and 8. And that is where I'm going to stay. Okay? Now, there might be some people that pass me, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that they will. Just because, I'm not really worried about that. I'm getting in where I can fit in. Okay, now like I said, I recommend you guys come in at least phases 1 to 6. If you want to go higher, you can. But, start off at the higher phases if you can. Like, you have to join phases in order. Okay? So try to come in at phases 1 to 6 if you can. Okay? So this is how you can mail in. These are the costs of the phases if you're mailing in your payment. Okay? These are all the prices if you're mailing in your payment. And what you're going to receive when you get a sign up and how many leads you're going to get. Okay? So now I'm going to show you guys if you wanted to join via PayPal. Okay? Just click the sign up button here. Okay? So basically, option 1 says if you want to print the form out using the print button below, you're going to fill it in and you're going to mail it in. Okay? Along with your payment and the stamps. Okay? Option 2, fill out the form below and pay securely using PayPal. Begin receiving money immediately by selecting A, B, C, or D. Okay, below. So, this is for phase 1. Okay, option A is phase 1. I want to begin earning money immediately via phase 10 program. You're going to pay $2 plus $3 for stamps using PayPal. Your total is going to be $5, and you'll receive the phase 10 startup package. Option A is phase 1. Option B is phases 1, 2, and 3. I want to jumpstart my phase 10 income. Please qualify me for the first three income streams. You're going to pay $17 plus $8 is a total of $25. Using PayPal, you receive the phase 10 startup package and a bonus of 90 premium buyer leads on pill and stick labels. Okay. Option C is for option C is the first 5 phases. Okay. Phases 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I want to thrust my income even more by qualifying for the first 5 phases income streams of the phase 10 program. You're going to pay $80 plus $15 for stamps. Your total is going to be $95 using PayPal. Remember, if you pay electronically, the cost of the stamps is included in your payment. Okay? But if you mail in your payment, you have to send in the cash as well as the stamps. You'll receive the phase 10 startup package and 180 premium buyer leads. Okay? That's for phases 1 to 5. Option D is phases 1 to 6. If you want to join phases 1 to 6 using PayPal, you're going to become a Bronze Star member, providing discounts on leads, co-ops, print mail services. Pay $185 plus $35 for stamps. Your total is going to be $220. And then you're going to receive the phase 10 startup package as well as 240 leads. Okay? Now, it says below, if you do not want to pay via PayPal, you can print this out and circle what you want and postal mail along with cash or money order to Lonindseys. Okay? And so if you're going to join via PayPal, put your first and last name here, your address, city, state, zip code, email, phone number. And then my ID number is already here. You just click PayPal. It takes you to PayPal. And you pay your payment. And you're good to go. Okay? Alright. So now I'm going to show you my flyer that's been updated. I'm going to show you my updated flyer right now. Alright, you guys. So here's my phase 10 flyer that was emailed to me, the updated one. Because now I'm at phase 6. I'm qualified to earn on all 6 phases. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this is the flyer you will receive. Now, when you receive your flyer, depending on what phase you come in at, your flyer may be different. Okay, so if you come in at phases 1 to 5, you might not get this flyer because I'm at phases 1 to 6. So this is the flyer that I have that's been updated. Okay. So I'm not going to read all that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read down here. It says begin receiving money immediately by selecting option below. Option A is going to be phase 1. If you want to join phase 1 via this flyer, you're going to select option A. And you're going to send in $2 and 4 forever stamps. And you're going to receive the phase 10 startup package, okay? Now option B is phases 1 to 3. You're going to send $17 cash or money order and 15 stamps. You're going to receive the phase 10 startup package and 90 leads. Okay, option C is going to be phases 1 to 6. Okay, you're going to receive 300 leads plus a $250 bonus. Send $100 cash or money order and 1 book of 20 stamps. Option D is going to be phases 1 to 7. You're going to, this is one-time offer is a savings over $150. Receive 600 buyer leads plus a $500 bonus gift. You're going to send $250 and 60 first class forever stamps. If you want to join phases 1 to 7, you're going to select option D. Option E is going to be phases 1 to 10. The gold level, phases 1 to 10, okay? This one-time offer is a savings of over $2,000. Receive 1,000 buyer leads plus a $1,000 bonus gift. You're going to send $1,000 and 100 first class forever stamps. Okay? So if you want to join phases 1 to 10, select option E. Okay? Like I said, you guys, if you can, come in at phases 1 to 6. Just because a lot of people are coming in at phases 1 to 6. But get in where you can, okay? There's no monthly fees. These are all one-time fees. You don't have to worry about paying any monthly fees. It's a one-time fee and that's it, okay? So down here, it's gonna say send cash or money order with the appropriate number of stamps and this flyer to Lon Lindsay. You're gonna mail the flyer and the correct amount of the cash or money order and the stamps to the address on this flyer. My ID number is already on it. Put your first name, your last name, your address, state, zip code, phone number, email. Okay? If you can't print clearly, please use a mailing address label. Okay? If you don't feel your handwriting is neat enough, you can use a peel and stick address label. Okay? So that's the Phase 10 program in a nutshell, you guys. I recommend this one a lot because, like I said, when I first joined it, I felt like a couple days later I got my first sign up. Now, I consistently mail, okay? So no matter what program I'm in, I consistently mail out my flyers, my postcards. I'm consistently trying to mail out every week. The only time I do not mail out is if I don't have the materials. If I don't have stamps, I can't mail. If I don't have envelopes, I can't mail. If I don't have leads, if I don't have address labels, okay? If I don't have postcards. So that's another thing you have to factor in. Make sure you have all of your marketing materials. And in the description of this video, I'm going to be leaving all the lead sources as well as a link to some envelopes you guys can get. Very affordable on Amazon. I'm going to leave the link. Go there, purchase there's 500 envelopes. They're very, very good. They work. They're very, it's a peel and stick envelope where you peel the little strip off and seal it. It works, okay? I use these. I just purchased another packet. Arrived, I believe, was it yesterday or today? I believe it was today that it arrived, okay? So I have 500 envelopes ready to go. They're very affordable on Amazon. You'll see. So, excuse me. And I also leave a link to all of my leads resources, okay? I did a video earlier today talking about all the leads resources that I'm using. I recently purchased WilsonsList. 200 peel and stick labels from WilsonsList, okay? And I will be purchasing from other lead lists as well. And I will let you guys know which ones I'm using, okay? But I will leave the link to all the lead lists I'm using. I will leave the link to this flyer, the link to the website, the link to the envelopes, 500 envelopes you can get for a very affordable price, very affordable. And I recommend those envelopes because those are the ones that have worked for me. Shout out to my sponsor, Thais Johnson, who has, she's not my sponsor in Phase 10, but she's my sponsor in other opportunities. She's also one of my best friends. She told me about the envelopes, and now I'm letting you guys know about them because for you guys to drop I don't know how much money you're dropping out of pocket for envelopes, but why not just buy a pack of 500, and depending on how often you mail, you could stretch that, okay? Because I don't take all 500 envelopes and mail all 500 of my opportunity. I don't do that. I stretch my stuff because I know it's going to be a minute before I can purchase more, and I try to purchase as little as I can, but I do try to stay on top of some stuff. Like, I try to make sure I have stamps. I try to make sure I have address labels. I make sure I have leads. I make sure I have envelopes, okay? So I purchase things when I have the funds to do so. And like I told you guys, I'm going to be working again, so I may not be able to do as many videos as I would like, but I'm going to try my best to get these videos out here. You guys are going to be seeing me, not as often, but you will be. I will be making videos, okay? And I will be mailing my opportunities. But I wanted to let you guys know that. But phase 10, you guys need to go on YouTube. If you don't believe me, go to YouTube and type in phase 10. You'll see that people love this opportunity, and there's people that join it and they're making money. They're getting paid immediately. It is crazy how I made my first I got my first sign up within a couple of days after joining. I have my video on there too. You'd have to go on my video on my channel and look through my videos. You'll see phase 10 payment proof. You'll see that when I got my first payment, and I have other payments that I show you guys as well. Okay, so all I can say is consistency is what got me those signups. Half of the people that signed up, probably people came from my website or my YouTube channel, but majority of those people I don't know. The last two people that joined me, they came in at phases 1 to 6, and I know both of them, okay? So the last two people that joined me in phase 10, they came in at phases 1 to 6. Okay, Stephanie came in at phases 1 to 3, but then she upgraded to phase 6. Roderick came in at phases 1 to 6. Okay, so, and unfortunately I missed out on both of those phase 6 commissions, but I did upgrade, and I was at phase 5, but I still got something for it. You know, as long as you give something, it's not going to be the whole entire thing, but at least I got paid something for them doing that. You know, I didn't lose any money. I did, but I still got something. So I'm not complaining about that. I am grateful that I was finally able to upgrade, and I look forward to having you guys join me in phase 10. It's not residual income either. I just want to throw that out there. But regardless, it is a great opportunity to join to start off with. Okay, so that's my time, you guys. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this opportunity. If you are looking for a way to supplement your income, I recommend phase 10 and all the other direct mail opportunities I'm a part of. As far as residual income is concerned, American Bill Money, Cash Flowing System Unlimited, those are the two that are residual income opportunities. So if you're looking for residual income, American Bill Money or Cash Flowing System Unlimited, okay? So if you guys are ever interested, email me. Make sure you let me know what opportunity it is that you would like for me to send you. I can email you this flyer. I will leave the link to this flyer and the website in the description. Like I said, remember, if you're mailing in your payment, you cover the cost of the stamps. If you're joining via PayPal or Cash App, the cost of the stamps is included in your payment. So you don't have to cover the cost. You don't have to buy the stamps when you're joining electronically, but you do have to get the stamps if you're joining via mail. Okay, so just keep that in mind, you guys. I hope you like this video. I have other videos on phase 10 on my channel. You can go check those videos out. I have a ton of videos on all of my opportunities. So subscribe to the channel, and let's get you guys going with these opportunities, okay? So that's my time, you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Like, share, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you'll always be notified every time I upload a new video. Take care, stay safe, you guys.